Hello and welcome, it's Kate here, and thank you for tuning in to another technique for turbulent times. So this week I've decided that the theme for the variety of techniques that I'm going to share with you is around ways to help you to bring some more stillness and silence into the very hectic, disturbed, turbulent world that is going on around us at the moment. And our ability to give ourselves some moments of stillness, calm and silence are absolutely integral to helping us to cope and be resilient through these difficult times that we're facing. The first of these techniques that I'm going to share with you today is called calming breath. A calming breath is very simple but extremely powerful. It's a way of you taking conscious control of the way that you're breathing to activate the rest and digest relaxation response rather than the fight or flight response, which is what happens when we get stressed and anxious and nervous. And it's extremely simple to do and also incredibly powerful. I'll explain the technique to you first, and then we'll talk a little bit more about how you might put that into practice. So the essence of calming breath is that what tends to happen when we're stressed is our breathing becomes very rapid and shallow, and we tend to very much focus on our in-breath. What we're doing with calming breath is we are ensuring that we are breathing softly, so slowly and gently, and that our out-breath is longer than our in-breath. And by doing this, it has a very powerful biological action on our body through a nerve called the vagus nerve that literally calms us down. So my suggestion, if you've never done any kind of breathing exercises or yoga before, is you take this gently, and you can extend the practice as you get more familiar and more comfortable with it. So what I'm going to teach you to do calming breath, is to softly and slowly and gently breathe in for a count of 2, hold for a count of 2, and breathe out for a count of 4. And then pause and then do that again. And I'll guide you through that in a minute. Now, if you're very familiar with breathing exercises, you've done a lot of yoga, you might want to extend the count of the breath. So you might breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and out for 5, or even breathe in for 4, hold for 4 and out for 6. The thing that's important is that you have a pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, and that your out-breath is longer than the in-breath. The other thing that's really important when you do any breathing exercises like this is that you centre yourself beforehand. Try to get yourself into a square, relaxed position, either sitting or standing, and then to breathe softly, slowly and gently. This is not about taking big gulps of breath like that. And of course, if at any point during the practice you start to feel uncomfortable or feel dizzy, just stop and allow your breathing to settle back to its normal rhythm. And if you feel like having another go, then have another go. So in order to have its full effect, the recommendation is that you do calming breath for 2 minutes. So you might want to set a timer on your phone to do that. My suggestion is that you do this as a practice in the morning when you first wake up to help you to reset yourself and calm yourself down. And then you use it at any point during the day where you think that would be helpful. It's useful just to reset and bring down your baseline level of tension throughout the day. And of course you can also use it when you start to feel more agitated as a bit of a problem solver in those moments. And the brilliant thing about it is you've got your breath with you all the time. You don't need any equipment, you don't need any money, and you don't really need any extra time to do it. You can do calming breath whilst you are sitting with your kids doing their homework at home. If you are a key worker travelling to work, you might be able to do it on your travel to work. You can do it, if you pop to the toilet and you want to be away from anyone else in your household, go and shut yourself in another room and do this for a couple of minutes. You will be amazed at the positive impact that it has. Another great time to do it is in bed before you go to sleep to help you settle down. Or if you do find that you wake up in the middle of the night, it's a really good way of helping you get back to sleep. Now, all of these things that I'm sharing with you are practices. That means that you've got to keep using them for them to become more comfortable. So good luck practicing with this, and I look forward to sharing another technique with you tomorrow. Much love, stay safe.